I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying, girl, don't fence me in, but that's your
Fans, on your feet, and welcome your 2029 New Orleans Saints.
On one sideline, the head coach of the Bears. Her side still unhappy that they couldn't get the victory last week as their game ended in a tie. On the opposing sideline, that's the Saints head coach. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And we're off and running from New Orleans. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the
On first and 10, here's Nix. That's caught by Chris Olave. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Saints first down. First and 10 at the
Nix off the play action. Finding Olave, back-to-back plays. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Ayuk makes the catch. And he's taken down at the 30. We got 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that impact and make the catch.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
16-yard line.
Nix holds on to it. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he's tackled for a full gain.
It's a gain of 3.
4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Nix from the gun. And he carries it in for the touchdown. So a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie. He could be playing the part of the league MVP. He could be leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Working from the gun, Williams. He's going to run for it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Bears, first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Bears.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play action. Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
38 yards. And the Bears first down.
Blowing back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
At the gun, here's Williams. That's Pickens with a catch outright.
Williams pass.
And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd
A
down.
1-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lamb makes the grab. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make...
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. Might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
On 1st down, they'll run. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Good forward, about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Connection made. Travis Etienne. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for a Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Oh, what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shutting down. Whenever I got your money.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Avoided one crisis on a dropped pick. Now they're facing another. Third and long. Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And standout special teams play kept these guys from getting 3 out of that last drive. Probably not looking to leave anything to chance this time around. Take this one in for 6.
And the best way to keep a field goal from getting blocked is not to even put the field goal unit on the field. The extra point unit, that's what they're aiming for.
And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
The give here on second. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's third down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Air it out on third. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Yards on the play. That's good for the Bears. First down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yip on top of it.
And no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Williams from the
second
gun.
and 9.
Finds a man, right side.
Williams pass.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Makes it third and inches.
Williams with the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain.
A gain on the play. And the
We've set it down from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. Finds him over the middle.
Williams pass.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Full spin Lovely. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 33-yard
Shotgun
line.
snap, looking to throw. He completes it in traffic.
Williams pass.
And this one does not go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Williams to throw on third. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play good for 17 and a first down.
17 yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Oh, he loses the football. And the Saints have the recovery. Look, we can spin positive here, Brock. You take away the ending, and that drive was outstanding. It was everything they were hoping for. Unfortunately, all that work and effort, it's gone.
Hey, Kate and Cal, how important were those finals?
Pretty important.
Yeah, so was that ball security right there.
New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now Nix. That's completed right side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Nix with it on first. Brought in by Ayuk. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
There's a dive up the middle. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run.
He goes down. The Bears got him. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. This one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the first down.
Over the middle and complete to Olave. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
And the Saints, first down.
They'll try and punch it in. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal.
Second and goal at the Bears' 9-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Motion.
Third and goal. Here's Nix. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Bears have it. The 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears reach pay dirt for the first time this game. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at first down here. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing here, Nix. Setting up the running back screen. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 23. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Next snap coming inside the red zone. Brock picks up 9 on the play.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a second quarter lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears about set for their next possession. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets forward to around the 29. Jonas Sanker in from the secondary making that stop.
It's a gain of 5.
Out of the gun, here's Williams.